Between 1497 and 1500, Amerigo Vespucci embarked on 2 voyages to the New World. According to Vespucci's letters, the first voyage lasted 43 days longer than the second voyage, and the 2 voyages combined lasted a total of 1,003 days. How many days did the second voyage last? For this question, we are allowed a calculator, but again, we need to come up with a system of equations. So one of the key pieces of information given to us is the first voyage lasted 43 days longer than the second voyage. So we can say that the first voyage is V1, and then we can say the second voyage is V2. So this is the first one, this is the second one. So if the first one was 43 days longer than the second, we can say, well, the first voyage is 43 days longer than the second one. So V1 equals V2 plus 43. That's our first equation. Then our second equation can be derived from the second piece of information given, which says that both voyages combined lasted a total of 1,003 days. So that would be taking the first voyage, adding it to the second one, we should have 1,003 days total. Now we have a system of equations. We can solve for this using the substitution method. We already know that V1 is isolated. V1 equals V2 plus 43, and we can literally plug that into here. So let's go ahead and do that. So it would be V2 plus 43 plus V2 again equals 1,003. So these two are like terms. So V2 plus V2 is 2V2 plus 43 equals 1,003. And then solving for this just means we need to do a little bit of algebra. We are going to subtract 43 from each side as shown. And we end up with 2V2, second voyage that is 960. And then of course you're going to divide both sides by 2, like so. And the 2's cancel out, which means V2, let me just move this up here, we have more room. V2 ends up being 480. So the question was, how many days did the second voyage last? Well, the second voyage lasted 480 days, so B is our answer to this question.